Irving. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Fires the three. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here's Durant for two. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Into the front court, it's Booker. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. For three. Smothering D. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Durant across the timeline. They're down three. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Booker. Off the mark. No good. Kyrie across the timeline. Down a point. No good. Devin Booker. Not getting it. And a put-back slam.
He usually pays his bills doing things around the perimeter. Nice work right there around the rim.
Durant. Great look and vision. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Kyrie Irving missed his first. That one goes. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Dinwiddie gets two.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out three.
That's a 5-second violation. Couldn't keep it in. Out of Spencer Dinwiddie. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound Bridges. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Irving into the front court. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Oubre matched up with Durant. For three, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kyrie Irving. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oubre, defended by Kevin Durant. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Not that time. To Kelly Oubre. Five seconds to shoot. Crawford. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Here's Irving into the front court. Leads a bucket. Kevin Durant. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
To Irving. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Ricky Rubio. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Can't connect. The follow won't go either. Booker with it. Down 3. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Booker, tough matchup against Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. That's a 24-second violation. Nets have it. To Irving. Baseline drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. He can't get past the defender. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Whoops, that won't go. Into the front court, it's Booker. Under a minute to go before halftime. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Booker, tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's what defense is not good enough.
CTTV games, how's it going?
Jordan lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he knocks it down.
I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Devin Booker. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passes.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. First half in the books with the Nets in front.
Thanks for liking my video, man. I have a lot of videos on YouTube just in case you want to see the moves and stuff.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant to Irving. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Booker knocks it down. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Devin Booker. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Booker. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Durant, shot off the mark. Good defense.
Okay. I know you were knocking down everything in the first half, but that's not the case so far in the second. Maybe it's time to start executing your offense.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second and 3. Got it.
See TV games, do you see the handles?
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Dinwiddie into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Durant. Kevin Durant. Now 3 for 9.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Get back.
Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul. Irving to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Booker. That's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Booker, defended by Kevin Durant. From long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's Suns ball. Devin Booker.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second one's no good. One more coming. Durant across the timeline. Up 6. Jumper's good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Durant. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
KD with the rock. And count the basket inside.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Booker. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Durant with the basketball up top. They can get it 2 for 1 if they hurry. It's Ayton with the rebound. Suns control the possession. Booker matched up with Durant. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
I got ball. Pick up, match up.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Nets have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Devin Booker. He engulfed him that time. Works it up top. Crawford to Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Booker. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Durant. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Durant across the timeline. Lead is 2. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving to Durant. Deep 2 there, won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Kyrie with the rock to Durant. To Jordan. Irving. Slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Here's Rubio into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. And count the basket.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads a bucket to Irving. To Durant. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Just not going down. Irving to Durant. For 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. KD for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Phoenix with it. Devin Booker. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Crawford. Jamal Crawford. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Nothing going here on that drive. A drive by Durant, but a shot won't go. Booker, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Devin Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. Barring a 4-point play, this is a 2-possession game. Let's see how they decide to attack this. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Aaron Baines tips it. It's the Suns with the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
We got London on the track.